One of the most common questions beginners ask in trading is, can you actually start trading with $1,000? And usually when people ask me that, they're hoping for one of two answers. Either, yes, you can turn $1,000 into a fortune, or no, that's impossible, don't bother. But the real answer, as I know, is somewhere in the middle, because $1,000 can be useful in trading, just probably not in the way that a lot of people imagine. So in this video, I want to break down what a $1,000 trading account can actually do. We're going to look at the maths, the realistic expectations, the risks, and how traders should actually think about trading small accounts. So let's get stuck in. So before we talk about profit, we first need to talk about risk, because the first rule of trading is protecting your account. And most professional traders risk about 1% per trade, sometimes even less. So if you have a $1,000 account, 1% equals $10 per trade. That means that if the trade fails, then the most you lose is about $10. Now, I know some people watching this might think $10, that's nothing, but this is exactly the point most traders miss, especially when they're new. Small accounts aren't about making big money. They're about learning the skill safely. All right, now let's talk about returns. Let's say a trader grows their account by 5% every single month, right? That would actually be a very solid performance, by the way. So what does that look like with $1,000? Well, 5% of $1,000 equals $50 per month. Now, after 1 year, assuming consistent returns, the account might reach around $1,800. Now, some people hear that and they feel disappointed. But remember, this isn't about getting rich quickly. It's about building a process that works. Because once the process works, the capital can then scale later on. Now, the real purpose of a $1,000 account isn't for income. It's for skill development. Think about like training, like investment in your training. People don't just start flying passenger jets. Surgeons don't just start with complicated operations. And traders shouldn't start by risking huge amounts of money either. But they also need to invest in their learning. So a small account allows you to learn execution, understand your emotions, practice the risk management, build discipline, and it allows you to do that all without catastrophic financial damage. Now, here's where beginner traders go wrong, and I'm going to call this temptation. They look at the $1,000 account and they think, if I risk more, I can grow this faster. So instead of risking 1%, they risk 10% or 20% per trade. Now, suddenly each trade might make $200 or $300, but the problem is just a few losses can wipe out the entire account, which means the learning process ends prematurely. Trading is a skill that takes time, 12 to 18 months, but excessive risk will remove that time. Here's a key idea that I want to share with you. If you can grow a $1,000 account consistently, the skill is transferable. The numbers simply scale. A strategy that works with $1,000 can work with $10,000 or $100,000 or more. But if someone can't grow $1,000 responsibly, adding more capital usually just increases the size of the losses. So the small account is just a proving ground, a place to build competence. What makes you think by having more money you'll be more sensible or reasonable or a better money manager? It doesn't work that way. People become very wealthy and rich as a byproduct of being a good money manager and managing risk, not the other way around. So what can a $1,000 trading account actually do in trading? Well, it probably won't replace your income. It probably won't make you rich quickly, but it can do something far more important. It can help you develop the skill safely. And once the skill exists, the capital can follow later on. In trading, the real asset isn't account size, it's you as the trader. Once you have confidence and you've proven to yourself that you can do this, you find this new confidence to find the money. People will throw money at you, I promise you. So forget getting rich quick. Prove to yourself that you can do this. Don't keep going around in circles chasing system after system after system. Do a 6-month stint, a 12-month stint. Get some track record, and I promise you, the magic will start to happen. So I want you to share this video with anyone who's got unrealistic expectations around trading. And I also want to take this moment to touch on the fact that there are so many fake accounts out there of me on Instagram telling you to join a Telegram group, telling you I'm trading crypto and all this kind of stuff. I will never contact anyone. I especially won't DM anyone. I don't have Telegram. I don't have, you know, the WhatsApp groups and all that kind of stuff. So it's not me. If you want to get in touch with me, or you want to see what we're up to and you want to work with us, you can check out the link in the description for tier1trading.com or my 30-day trader challenge. And until next time, be safe in the market, be disciplined and be patient, because it is so worth it. I'll see you in the next one.